Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you this. So now we are in the DC. So this is the dual credit part. So we're in the DC one. What I did is I copied your nutrition one. So if you scroll down to playlist browsers, I copied the nutrition one, so everything is in there again. Any assignment that you had turned in last semester for this, I went in and gave you an automatic grade for. So I updated it, made it so that you kind of already had that grade, so everything's in there, okay? So what you are going to be looking at is this summative assessment, okay? So when you click on this, is going to open up 3 pieces of assignments, okay? So you got to hit this plus button right here, and it'll open up these 3 assignments. They are in numerical order for a reason. You need to do them. Now, if you see a locked screen, that means that you can't access it. So for this specific one, you have to have every practice piece in before I will unlock it. I know that's not really how PPG works, but this is your summative assessment. This is showing that you know how to do this. I need proof that you've practiced, okay? So it does say locked, so I actually can't open it on this one. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, not as a assignment on here, but just what the worksheets look like. Okay, so these are the 3 assignments. They're just in my Google folder, but this is essentially what you're going to open up, okay? So this is the first one. Again, follow the numbers. So using the nutrient requirement table, pick an animal and fill out the following information in regards to the animals you have selected. If the nutrient requirement for an animal you have selected are not listed on the table, please select a different animal. All the information, excluding daily gain, must be filled out to continue. So you're going to pick an animal, you're going to describe it, include weight if applicable. So if it has a weight listed, make sure you're including weight. And then if it has daily gain, so remember a lot of the cattle have like how many pounds you want them to gain a day. If it has that, put that right here. And then you're going to record for total digestible nutrient requirement and crude protein requirement. If for some reason like they don't have TDN requirement listed or crude protein requirement listed, don't write it. Remember that these 2 numbers have to be a percentage, not a grams, not anything like that. It has to be a percentage. If you write anything other than a percentage, it's going to be wrong. I will be trouble checking with the book to see that your information here is correct. Also, if 2 people have the same on every single sheet, that's going to be a conversation that we have. So please make sure you're not using the exact same thing as somebody else, okay? So 2, after selecting the animal, you're going to create a balanced ration for. Select the feedstuff by using the feedstuff analysis tables. Again, just click right there. It'll take you to it and fill out the table below. Remember, while you're recording what type of feedstuff you'll be using, make sure you're using a full description. So when you write feedstuff, make sure you write full description. You can't just put corn. You can't just put alfalfa. You got to put like fresh cut alfalfa hay. Okay, so you got to write the whole thing. And then TD, or total digestible nutrient percentage. Remember, these have to be in a percentage. First 2 feedstuff for crude protein should be the feedstuff used for total digested nutrients. So when you fill out these 2 feedstuff for total digestible nutrients, you're going to use them again down here and record their crude protein. So whatever you use up here for total digestible nutrients, you have to use that same feedstuff down here and record their crude protein percentage. And then remember, you're going to want 1 more crude protein percentage that's over what they require, because there's a chance that you're going to select ones that are lower, okay? All right. Next one is balancing your ration. Okay, so similar table as to what you usually fill out for balancing for 2. Okay, so we're going to use 2,000 pounds. You're going to write in your animal that you're balancing for, the total digestible nutrients required, crude protein requirements, and then you're going to copy that feed stuff. Remember, your third feed stuff, we don't care what crude or total digestible nutrients is. We only care what crude protein is. Now, if you're watching this video, I will give you a huge hint. There's a chance that you won't even have to balance again for crude protein because you might meet the crude protein requirements, okay? So balancing for which nutrient, you're going to fill out all these tables just like you did before when you did the examples for that. And then remember, you're going to insert the tables or the drawings into here so that I can see them. And that's it. Once you have all 3 of those submitted, I'll go through, I'll grade them. Like I said, I cannot stress this enough. If you and somebody else have the exact same information, I'm pretty quick to pick up on that. So it's going to result in you both just failing. Okay. So please don't do that. Please do this with your own information. And that's all I have for you.